With 77% of the total population under 30 years of age, Uganda has one of the youngest populations in the world. Many of these youths are, however, unemployed or underemployed due to inadequate skilling that renders them unqualified for the available jobs in the market. This situation has led to a large skills gap in Uganda's labor market.
The GIZ E4D program, or known as Employment and Skills for Eastern Africa, is a regional employment promotion initiative implemented by GIZ on behalf of the German, UK and Norwegian government. In Uganda, we work with the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development in line with the Workforce Skills Development Strategy and Plan that was commissioned a few years ago, and identify the gaps that exist in our manpower and how we can close those gaps in order to bring those people in employment in the upcoming oil and gas projects as well as associated projects. To achieve these objectives, E4D has a number of projects, one of which is the Youth Employment Enhancement Project, otherwise known as YEEP. YEEP project is implemented in partnership with the Assessment and Skilling Center, known as TASK, in partnership with the vocational school in HOIMA called St. Simon Peter's Vocational Training Center.
The YEEP project is basically targeting an objective of achieving 220 certified candidates, 20 of whom should be 3G certified under American Welding Society certification, 30 should be under electrical engineering, City and GIZ accreditation certification, and 50 under welding, fabrication and pipework, also under City and GIZ. The remaining 120 will be taken through scaffold training, both erector and inspector training. And basically what we're doing here is we're working with industry, whereby after our candidates have been trained in the workshop space, we send them to industry where they now get to apply so that they confirm their competency levels.
At St. Simon's premises, a workshop has been set up to give vocational students additional training, particularly in a number of trades that are currently attractive in a multitude of sectors.
I'm called Nathan Okal, a welding instructor with the task. In our workshop, we have different training opportunities. We have like for electrical, where they do electrical installation. So find that the side of this workshop, there's basic electrical installation, whereby we train our candidates how to do most domestic wiring. Basic electrical engineering, that's where those are people whom we're training on to do the industrial work, like doing the electrical parts most in the industries. Then on the side of the welding workshop, they are still train people in basic engineering skills. That's the first basics, where we teach people how to handle tools in the work areas, reading the signages in the workshops, and even marking sometimes on the floor. Then after that, we go for basic welding and pipework.
Once students complete their training and get certificates, they are almost always assured of a job. The jobs can be across Uganda and internationally.
It's therefore critical that students strive as much as possible to look out for this international certification. And what we can promise you is whoever gets this international certification, there are lots of people out there, both in Uganda, in the region, and around the world, who are looking for this kind of competent persons, this kind of skill set, because they all want a good job to be done. And once you have these skills, then they are guaranteed to get this.
Uganda's growing oil and gas industry is a beacon of hope. It assures Nathan that there will be jobs that require the skill sets his students are getting now.
I found out that in our country we don't have welders who can take over these lucrative jobs which are coming up. I had to come in at least so that, if possible, I come and train more young people to join the industry, because they are good paying jobs.
I'm Tumusime Dennis. I come from HOIMA. I'm 25 years.
Like some other trainees, had already attained a certificate in welding and was eager to upgrade his skill. The trainees hold a deep appreciation for the course and wish to share the benefits with others.
This training, to me, it was very good because I've increased on my skill. The knowledge I've got now, I think I have that gut that if I'm given a chance to train my fellow colleagues, I can do it.
Thanks to the YEEP project, females too have been able to penetrate the male-dominated welding trade.
I'm called Kyomuhendo Jole, aged 26. To the experience I have gained, I could encourage my fellow ladies also to do what? To join technical courses, because as a female welder, you can't fail to get a job. Everywhere you go, they will admire you and look for you.
Upon completion of the course, female trainees can prove that they are just as qualified as their male counterparts. With projects like the YEEP project, upskilling the youth in Uganda, the country is in a prime position to employ more of its young generation in well-paying jobs. There is also more certainty that the country's labor force will ably benefit from the economic growth and development that is expected to come following activities in the nascent oil and gas sector and surrounding sectors.